My name is Charles Efe, your project management coach. I'm a PMP and a CBA. Today we want to look at risk responses. Let me start by defining what risks are. Risks are positive or negative events that may occur in the course of our project. And what do we need to do when this occurs is what we want to talk about. I also need to say that positive risks are called opportunities and negative risks are called threats. The ability to understand where they stand is very important, and most importantly, knowing what to do when they occur is very paramount. Today we'll be talking about risk responses strategy for negative risk, which we also call threat. Now the first is to avoid. When you see a risk, the first tendency for you as a project manager is to avoid the risk. And what do? Probably you have a project A and a project B. Project A has a measurable number of risks that the risk tolerance of the stakeholders cannot take. What you do at that point is to avoid it. The second one is what we call transfer. Transfer is what we do when we ensure a risk event. The question is what about that this event is going to happen. What we do at that point is to measure our risk tolerance level. When it's above that threshold, we decide to transfer to an insurance company or even decide to send it to a partner to do it or a supporting company. Mitigation. Mitigation is the process of reducing the impact of the risk. Now, I must differentiate between transfer and the mitigation. A transfer looking at taking the whole risk to a secondary person, which can also cause a secondary risk anyway. But however, at this point, mitigation, what we're focusing on is on reducing the impact of the risk. What we're saying at this point is that we're going to take up the risk, but want to look at the occurrence of the risk, what can we do? What are the options available? What are things we can do to reduce the impact of the risk? Remember, risk is about the probability of occurrence of an event and the impact of an event. You really need not avoid a risk whose impact is low. You need to accept it. At the other point, for a risk which impact is very high, what you do is to avoid it, or transfer it, or finally mitigate it. At this point, I want to introduce you to our project management training coming up next month. You could call Charles on 08 116 places 296 or Busola on 08 116 places 298. Thank you for watching.